When we get to 20K, I'll let y'all know what Marquita said. So Marquita said, Trend. Thank you for the heart puff. Thank you. Because y'all really playing. Like, what? Y'all supposed to show me love. Y'all, my thug hurt. Dang. Thank you for the subscribe. Welcome, Raya. Welcome. So I asked Marquita, I said, why y'all ain't come to the New Year's Eve party? I said, we ain't nobody seen y'all in years. I mean, everybody who came to the New Year's Eve party hadn't seen each other in years. Like years. So, I was like, why you ain't come? She said she didn't come because of Kiwana. She said, we heard about it. We seen it. She said, everybody seen it. But a lot of people didn't show up. She talking about chicken bone. You silly. Welcome, Deja. She said a lot of people didn't show up because of Kiwana. I said, oh. Now, I didn't know what beef they had at the time. I really didn't care because I was turned up. I wasn't trying to hear none of that. I wasn't trying to hear none of that. So they said they didn't come to the party because of because of Kiwana. Hey, Deja, how are you? Welcome. Thank you. Yes, we should we need to keep tapping the screen. I guess I'm gonna have to keep stopping in the middle and get y'all where we need to be. What we need to be. She said that she didn't come to the party or whatever because of Kiwana. I didn't know what beef they had or whatever the case was. So I'm like, okay. So, at the party or whatever, we, everybody turned up or whatever the case is, but like it's like oh, we 50%. Yes, we 50%. Yes. Welcome, rich girl. My bad, y'all. The screen is doing so much and my phone about to die. Yeah, like it's like thank you so much. Thank you. Make sure y'all keep liking the live. Yeah, child. So I forgot where I was going with that. I lost it. Somebody helped me get me back on track. They didn't come to the party or whatever because of her. So I left or whatever. I had to get back to Texas or whatever. So I left January 2nd of 2024. So even when I, with them not coming around, still even at that time, I'm not thinking like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me call and check on them. Whoever showed up to the party is who showed up to the party. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not coming around for years and years and years, and I'm not seeing you for years and years and years, my mind is not going to be thinking like, oh yeah, let me I put the invitation out for people to come up, who showed up is who showed up, and like that was it. So to get back home or whatever and find out, I got back home. Well, I had drove here, left on the 2nd, got back to Texas on the 3rd. So 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. 8 days. I found out that NAZIYAH was missing January 11th. January 11th is when I found out NAZIYAH went missing. Now, this is the part where I am, hold on. I should have called her. I should have kept up with her. I need to be arrested. Can somebody explain to me why these people were saying that I need to be arrested? Can somebody explain that? Like, let's just play. Let's play devil's advocate for a little bit. Can we do that? I'm trying to figure out. Okay, like why we at 11? Why we at 11? Child, they saying I need to be arrested. Woo, man. That's what they saying. How am I going to get arrested for something that I have no dealings with? Like, they talking about I got something to do with it. How? How? You know what I realized about this whole thing since it has went national? It's like this is like having a big giant company, right? When something happens or what have you, like let's talk about like a company. Let's go with Amazon. When something happens big, it don't matter what it is. They don't point out the person who messed up, right? They go automatically to Jeff. Jeff, this is your fault. Jeff, how come you didn't do this? Jeff, how come you didn't do that? Right? But you have all of these other people, all of these people who he have working for them, but don't nobody care about all of those people. They just care about Jeff because that's the name and the face that they know and see because it's his company. So that's how I'm taking this and receiving it, because my name, my face, my voice is out there the most. They want to put it on me, not knowing I wasn't even here. And then some people even really still don't even care. What's crazy is some people even don't even care that I wasn't here. They like, oh, you should have called. Let me tell you something. Okay, let me explain it. And I hope that y'all can go back and explain it to y'all on y'all pages, right? Let's say hypothetically, right? Let's say for a child who what can a phone call really do? Let's say if you have a parent that's locked up, right? Let's say you got a parent that's locked up, and then your child, is living with whoever they living with. Y'all, we not tapping the screen. What's going on? What's going on? Thank you. Thank you. Can y'all help me meet my little goal, my dolphin goal? It's only 10 cents. Let's say you are incarcerated and you are trying to parent your child while you are incarcerated. Do you really think that your child is taking heed to what you're saying, or that your child is, thank y'all so much, thank you. Do you really think that your child is taking heed to what you are saying to them over a phone call? 100% there. Do you really think that your child is taking heed to a phone call and you incarcerated? Do you really think that your child is taking heed to what you saying and you saying, when I get out of here, I'm gonna do blah, 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 blah? They're gonna be on the phone like, okay. All right. So when you are not keeping up with your family, especially when you left when they was a baby, how, for the ones that say, oh, well, you could have picked up the phone. What was we going to talk about if she was a baby? This, according to the documents that they have, right? Let's just go off the evidence because I like to speak facts. Let's go off of the evidence. They said that this was happening to the relationship or what have you began in 2022. Right? In 2022, I was still in Texas. In 2022, I haven't talked to NAZIYAH in years. So if you don't talk to somebody, it doesn't matter whether it is an adult or a child. When you don't talk to somebody for years, you may or may not think about them here and there, depending on who it is, but especially like a kid, right? Let's just be real. If you haven't talked to a kid in years, it's not going to cross your mind to be like, you know what, let me call and check on such and such and such and such. You know how many kids they got over there? I don't even know. Let me keep it a buck with y'all. I don't even know all of Shannon kids' names still to this day. I only know 2 of her kids' names till this day. I don't even know her other 3 kids' names, and them is my cousins. I don't even know the 2 foster kids' names that Annette has. I don't even know my other little cousin, Marquita's son. I don't know his name. And that's my little cousin. I knew of NAZIYAH because Lady, we had a family reunion in 2011, I believe it was. No, 2010. We had a family reunion at Belle Isle, and Lady was pregnant with NAZIYAH. And like, she would bring her around here, bring NAZIYAH around here and there. You know, the last time I seen NAZIYAH, and what's crazy, the last time I seen NAZIYAH, and I was there when this picture was taken, right here, that picture, right there, that picture. And then y'all know the other picture. That picture right there, this one right here, that's the last time I seen NAZIYAH, right here. Before that, you know the picture, and she's smaller than that right there. She's smaller. But she has the It's like a pink shirt on and she got a bib on. And she got two little small. Ah, man. Shit. She looked like a little bear. That was the other time I seen her before that picture right there. So to come back to the city and see that she is this big when I come back, and to know that I can't come back and hug her or see how big she's gotten, that's what hurts the most. This could have been prevented. 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 Do you know how irritating it is to hear the ones that was around her continuously say this could have been prevented? Do you know how much it irks me to hear the people around her continuously say, the people around her that knew her and that knew him, the ones that knew him, continuously say this could have been prevented. When you for me and twist and turn so they can have more people come to their platform and all of that, like what is y'all doing? The fact that y'all playing with somebody's family member, I don't give a damn of the circumstances of what it is. Obviously, yes, it's messed up, it's cruel, it's a lot of things, but to be coming after somebody who is trying to do what nobody else did, it's just, what's the word they say nowadays? Diabolical to me. When you trying to make the one good person be the bad guy and then turn it into, oh, you doing this for clout, you doing this for this, you doing this for that, which is why I'm going to do a docuseries of me and my part and my role and where I came in at. And I'm going to do that for my subscribers because I need people who are genuinely going to support and genuinely want to understand at least my role and my part. But it won't only be just surrounded around NAZIYAH. It's going to be to support everything that I am doing, the direction I'm trying to go in when helping women, helping children, you know what I'm saying, giving back to the community of Detroit and other communities as well. I'm helping so many other women right now with their cases and nobody will ever know. I'm helping a woman right now in Florida. I'm about to hop on something I heard about today that somebody just sent me earlier today about someone being a SAer and they are at an official capacity. Okay? So my thing is, how can you put so much hatred towards someone who is genuinely helping people in their community? Do you know that after I helped that, hold on, y'all, understand how much this is going on in Detroit? And people don't understand that the people who do want to speak up, now that I have let so many people know that you do have a voice and that you deserve justice and that they see that they have went through the same thing that NAZIYAH has went through, if not worse, they are now starting to see as an adult, I have a voice. I can speak up. I can say what happened to me. And they're still scared because they're still in that childlike mindset because it happened to them when they were a child. And I am proud to say that I did that. Because whether you heard it from me or somebody else, it had to start with someone. Someone to continue to push it. Now, I'm not saying I started this by myself, because then you'll have people twisting and turning there. I'm not saying I started this by myself. I did it. Okay? But to continue to push it and not give up and say, oh, well, this is too much. Now, I may take my break like earlier. I was talking. I got emotional because I felt like I was too late. I felt like I got here too late. I felt like she slipped from my hand like this. Like this. That's how she slipped. And I was just, afterwards, 8 days later, who would have known? 8 days later. So, I wanted you guys to be the first to know that I am going to put out a docuseries, and I'm going to take it way back to the beginning as to where, like part 1 will be how I am related to NAZIYAH. Do you know that it's people out here saying that I'm not her family? If you have heard that I'm not, these people is so mad that they saying I'm not her family, y'all. They saying I'm not her family. Like, you so mad that you want to put out that I'm not her family? Yeah. Then you got the ones that saying that they is her family. Some person. I don't watch his stuff, but some person, some dude or whatever on TikTok talking about he her uncle. No, he's not. And he throwing this huge event. Ain't saying nothing to nobody. Maybe he keeping in contact with Janelle Kiwana. But it's like, how is it that if everybody got the same cause and quote unquote care about NAZIYAH, why you gotta tear the next person down who trying to do the same thing that you doing? Make it make sense. If we all got the same, what's the name? Why you gotta do that? Why does the disrespect have to come into play? Now, everybody talking about it. It's hard not to talk about it. But if you supposedly have the same agenda that everybody else having, why do you have to tear down the next person? Instead of saying, hey, let's make this a movement. Since you in Detroit, you handle Detroit and I'm going to handle where I'm at. And then all the other states handle where they at. And then it's a collaborative effort. So that way, with this happening, because this is a worldwide thing, with this happening in so many states and countries all around the world, we so quick to the drama, but we not quick to coming together as a unit. But we all got the same goal. But I'm the cloud chaser, right? But you don't want to coincide with the family, which, who gave you permission to do that? He quote unquote selling shirts. Like, how are you coming into somebody else's family trying to throw an event, not even on her birthday? Talking about you about to do A, B, C, D, and E. If somebody had did that to your family, you would have lost your marbles. Anybody. Not to mention all of these people who got all of these dang on GoFundMe accounts. So, That's why I got to take it back to me and where I came in at, and my meaning to NAZIYAH with the docuseries. And I'm going to start in part 1 saying how I am related to her, because so many people don't even know. I'm literally going to create like we're going to have a class session, and I'm going to create a family tree for y'all, so y'all can see how it started with the 9 folks, and how far down NAZIYAH is, and how far down I am from the family tree. Okay, from the nine who started it, and how I go down to her, or actually how I go down to me and how it goes down to her. You right, Lynn J. Blood does not always mean family. Blood ain't family. Do you know that there's family members that said that I need to get arrested? Yeah. Them jokers is family members that said I need to get arrested because they said that I was in the shop with the special girl. Them people feel so entitled. They feel so entitled to they feel so entitled, and they ain't doing nothing but running their mouth. They ain't held up a sign. They ain't went to no courthouse. They ain't stood in front of no CPS building. They ain't put up no flyer. They ain't searched in no wood, no water. Yeah, donations. If y'all want to donate, I'll find a way to put my thank you for that. I'll put my information in here, whatever, for donations. Donations will really help. You know what I'm saying? It bothers me. People, what is the money going to? What is the money going to? If you want to support. If you don't. But when you see it, you'll know. and it ain't gonna happen overnight. I'm not putting together no rinky dink stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it needs to be presented properly. It needs to be proper. You know what I'm saying? It requires, beds and mattresses and blankets and toiletries and some resources or what have you is not always free. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. It takes money to file paperwork. It takes money to have lawyers to make sure that everything is the way it needs to be. And it's not free. Again, nothing I do is rinky dink at all. Nothing I do is bare minimum. Nothing I do is shallow, like none of that. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. And doing it right takes time, money, and resources. So if you do decide to subscribe, when you do continue to subscribe, when you do buy merchandise from me, when you do send donations, it's helping towards all of that. And when I get there to that point, y'all gonna be the first ones to see it. And I'll be like, This happened because of y'all. I helped a little bit. But y'all is my backbone. I can't do none of this. It takes, thank you, KK. It takes a village. And baby, I got a little coin. Okay? I got a little bit. I got enough for me and my family and maybe a little trinket here or there. You know, because I still got to live my life too. I still have my family too. And I'm still pouring into my family, and I'm still pouring into all of this as well, because I'm one person. I get at bare minimum 300 messages a day. Minimum. Keyword. So imagine being pulled as a mom, a wife, a sister, a cousin, a supporter, a businesswoman. Baby, I'm being pulled. Y'all ever play with Play-Doh? You know how Play-Doh?